Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based board game Through the Ages. This is a port of the mobile version of the game, which again is adapted from the board game. You can see a picture down here in the bottom right corner. Game features custom games against the AI, challenges which are pretty interesting because they give you different starting conditions or rules during the game, which adds a bit of variety. Also has a fairly humorous tutorial in online games, which I have not gone into because I am very terrible at this game, as you'll see shortly. So I'm going to do a custom game against the AI. You can customize the AI level. The easy AI I still haven't been able to beat. Because I'm just not that good at this. But that's okay, because that doesn't make it a bad game, just because I'm bad at it. So we'll do it. It also allows you to do the tabletop or the digital rules. Digital rules are a little bit faster for bidding for colonies and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and play. The objective of the game is to accumulate the most culture points. The way you do that is by building certain structures that produce culture. What you have to do is you have all these cards along the top. Each turn you can pick some of the cards. They disappear on the left side, so you can see the first two cards are marked to disappear if no one picks them after this turn. And then they reappear along the right side. The further over they are, the more action points they cost. And then you can put them in your hand, and then you can play them, and then each of them costs different resources in order to build. In addition to that, you have to produce food over here to bring in new villagers to man those buildings. You also have the resources here that are used to basically construct most of the buildings. You also have labs which produce research points which are used to unlock new things. And then over here you have a bunch of other buildings that produce different things, mostly happiness and the culture points. You can also build these purple wonders along the back. It's multi-stage thing, so if you do 2-2-2, you end up getting two happy faces along the bottom, and then a culture point, which is, handy. You need the happy faces as your population goes down to basically make it so if you don't have enough happy faces, you won't produce any resources each turn, which is kind of annoying. So, I get to go first by randomness, and this is actually a really crappy selection of cards to get first. Usually when you go first, you want to just get a leader. And the only leader that I have is Hammurabi, so I guess I'm just going to take him, and then that's my turn. The second person to go gets 2 actions on the first turn, the other one gets 3. So, yeah, they use their 2 to get, and then they use their 3 to get Alexander, and then probably... Oh, they could grab the urban growth, too. So, and then you produce stuff at the end of each turn. This is really more related to the board game, but there's really, and you'll see this if you go online, as I did, trying to look for help because I'm so terrible at this, to try to get some strategy tips. There's really no one good strategy in the game. A lot of it has to do with which cards are available, which leaders you get, and then you really just kind of want to steadily build your military, build up your resource and science production, and then build up your culture production, over the course of the game. So there's really no one set way of doing that, which is the hallmark of a good strategy game, because there's multiple ways you can do to go towards victory. You can heavily invest in military and try to attack other players. You could heavily invest in research and then try to use that at the end of the game to level up all your buildings at once. You can try to do a lot of production to be able to afford a lot of things. Go into a lot of wonders. So a lot of different avenues you can use to go up in the world. So now we have a more standard thing here. So I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do. What I should do is I should increase my population. Typically, I've found that the best starting thing that you want is 2 people working food, 3 people in the mine. So I'm going to drag one of my people over to the mine. Another thing you can do is you actually click on the mine and it'll bring up the cards, and then you can drag them up here. I really like that part of the interface. Even though this started out as a mobile port, they really did put a lot of effort into making it mouse-driven. There's not really keyboard shortcuts, but you do have multiple ways of interacting with the game, which is nice. That's basically all I can do there, because I used up all 3 of my resources doing that. Now I can play Hammurabi, which I will, and then I will pick one of these cards up here. And I'm going to see which one has score 1 and 4. No. Up, yeah, I could have used that. Increase population. Actually, I'd probably pick that one. You can also double click it or drag it down, all that stuff. And then you have military actions, which I don't have anything yet. But if you have leftover military points, what that does is it gives you... oh yeah, that's right. I can't do that. That's why I could afford those cards. So maybe we'll get rich land. I am going to up... yeah, I'll just take that for now. Alright. For every military point you have left over at the end of the term, you get a military card, which gives you a bunch of other options you'll see later on in the game. And then that's it. You're basically taking cards, playing wonders, playing buildings, playing leaders, developing new technologies. You can change your government later on. You play the yellow action cards, play military units, and then keeping an eye on not only happiness down here, but also corruption. If you have too many stockpiled resources, you lose resources each turn. So it really kind of tries to prevent you from having too much stuff available there. In the politics phase, as you'll see later on when we get more of these political military cards out, you get some options there where you can prepare events for later. You can play different aggressions or war against other players or offer a pact, which gives some sort of a bilateral agreement there. So, question is, where do I want to go? Because I have 3 each turn. Do I want to do a Colossus? Or would I rather do the library? I actually might do the library. So let me grab that. And then I can build 1 stage now. And then next stage is going to be 4. So I want to make sure I have 4 left over. I don't think I want to... I might actually play some of this. Let me grab another one of him. Now what happens is now that I've pulled too many people, this is a... technically this is an unhappy face, but it's covered up by having 1 idle worker over here. So the idle workers help to compensate for your unhappiness there until you start building things like the temple over here that compensates for that. I actually don't want to spend any more because I do want to... Well, actually, no, I can spend 1 more. Because I do want to be able to complete this before too long. Because it's fairly important to do that. So I have basically, well, really 2 more actions. Military, I'm not too worried about yet. I mean, I can probably just score that to get it out of my hand. So I think I'm going to take this guy and go over to... Nope, can't do that. You can only do that if you have the other thing. Oh, and I don't have the resources for it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm just going to end my turn. Yes, I know. So I'm going to get 2 military cards here in a sec. There you go. So I got 1 event there, and we'll see what that event is next time, if I want to play it or not. Most of the events in the beginning are all standard, and they're beneficial for everybody to give everybody kind of like a start. I do like the card aspect of it because it does add some randomness into it. Like I said, the problem with a lot of strategy games that don't have any sort of randomness in it is that you kind of start out the game the same way every time. But here, with the way that the cards come up, it really gives you a lot of flexibility in how you want to play. And then, conversely, that makes it tougher to play because you don't really have a set way that you can start every game. Alright, what's Crusades? Strongest scores 4, weakest scores loses 4. I'll do that. You gain some stuff every time you do that. Yeah. I actually would like to build let me build the lab. I need to get temple next. Alright. What do I want to do? Irrigation is usually not worth it because your food is... You don't really want to pull that many people anyway. I do want to do... Ah, that's the problem with that. I lost that. I don't really want that card either, actually. That's the problem I have, is I usually pick cards and then I don't end up using them, which means you don't have a good strategy going. And that's why you fall behind. Now I could do Warfare, but I can't play it yet. Gosh, I really don't have much I want to do. I mean, I guess I could put this guy over here. But then I'm going to lose out on being able to play this next turn, because I really want to get this wonder done. And if I only spend one more metal, I can complete the whole thing in both turns next time, which is really what I want. Gosh, so there's... I mean, I can pick some cards up. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Because I'll have 6 next turn, and I can only spend 1. These military units are 2. Might actually pick up knights for military later. And what do I want? I might actually get drama, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick up drama. Because I don't have anything else I really want to use that on. Now I'm starting to stockpile resources, so I have some corruption going, unfortunately. So I'm going to lose some resources. But hopefully I'll have enough to finish that thing. You can click and it'll kind of speed through the AI's turn a little bit. AI is good. Like I said, I'm not very successful against it. So it knows how to play the game. Yeah, and see, there's my corruption penalty, which means I can't do that. No, so we're going to skip politics. Now, can I at least do one stage? I can do one stage of that. Alright. Question is, what do I want to do? I actually probably should play drama first. And let me do that. And I don't have any money yet, but it's going to cost 4. And I actually would rather put people up here, because it's worth more than this. You know, get you 1 more culture a turn, which is pretty nifty. This is kind of all set until I start getting upgrades. There's iron that's coming down the pike. I might actually consider getting that. Alright, what else do I want to do? I actually will probably adopt this. I would like to get another person over here to bring my military up. That costs 2, which I don't have. But next turn I should be able to spend 1 on that and 2 on that. And then I should be alright. And then the turn after that, do my drama thing. Alright, so what else do I want? Reserves, probably. Yep. And what's frugality? Yeah, we'll do that for later. Well, let's see. What else do I want? Is my leader an ancient guy? I think he is. Yeah, he is. So he's going to be gone in 24 turns. Actually, I might take Joan of Arc and replace her in a bit. Alright, we're going to get rid of a plunder because I don't need that. You can keep up to the number of military slots you have for military cards between each turn. So later in the game, when you have some really high-level governments, you can really afford to keep a lot of cards. He took the iron. That's not a surprise. Yeah, that's exciting. Code of laws. Alright, so there goes Legion. Now everybody can be Legion. You get special access to it for 1 turn, and then everybody else can do it. Nothing for me to do. I will increase my pop for free. Alright, now, what do I want to do? I'm going to build the final stage of that wonder, because that's going to be useful. I can also not do that, because that costs 4. Although I can do reserves. Might actually do Joan of Arc now. Yeah, I don't really need that. Alright, so let's do reserves. And we're going to gain... Actually, what do I want to gain? I actually want to gain 2 metal. Okay, which should allow me to do this. And I need 4 for the drama, so I don't want to spend another 2. I think I'm just going to do that now. Actually, and there should be another thing later where it's probably 2 infantry and 1 cavalry. Or something along those lines. And then I will take a card. I'm not going to really upgrade stuff. Printing press is okay. Let's take printing press. Alright. They're gonna go up to monarchy probably. Yup. They did it peacefully too. If you don't have the science points, you can do a revolution, but it takes up all of your action points in a turn. There's iron again. There's alchemy is a good one too. I think that the game really kind of favors jumping up 2 levels. Like, we're about to get to level 2, so I'm almost not even going to do iron or alchemy and just wait for the level 2 versions of those buildings and then just jump straight up from there. I think that'll be way easier, or way better. But we'll see. Alright. Well, I'll do that, because that's me right now. 6... Well, let's bid. Okay, so here's how colonization works. So the winner of here gets 6 points and a happy face, which is useful. And military units are relatively cheap for me, so I'm going to bid 2. One of my units and then this card that I have in my hand, and I did not win. So that's unfortunate for me. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? I really should do this. Okay. And actually I can afford another person. But the question is, do I want to invest it in the cavalry tree or the infantry tree? I don't know. Alright, so I have 2 metal left, which is not really that useful. I don't want to do iron or irrigation because we're about to go to the next thing. Might do printing press since it's in my hand. And then get another person while I can afford it. And then I have 2 metal left, which I can't do much with that I want to do. So I might just grab another card. Let's do reserves. Okay, that's all I want to do. Yeah, neither would probably grab that one. Oh, industrial age. So I lost one of my cards. They lost their leader and their unfinished thing, so they did not plan very well for the change. Now we're going to start looking at level 2 cards, which are probably the most useful because level 2 cards work in age 3. So they are pretty nifty, I do say. Oh, the opera. Ugh. What is this? Yeah, I want that. Yeah. Alright. Opera's a good one, too. I love opera. Three culture points and a happy face, which is way better than printing press. I'm actually very much considering just taking that right now and spending 3 of my points on it. and then I can build it next turn. Now, I think I'm going to... See, if I do this, I'll get the bonus for the infantry. But I know that later on... And my food production's terrible because of this. I know that later on, there's a lot of the other things are gonna be cavalry based. A lot of the tactics bonuses, especially at the end of the game. I don't really care too much about military. I think I just want to kind of keep it as a deterrent more than anything. So, what do I want to do? I got one more action. Could I do reserves? Could. Might save it to gain some food later. I don't really need it yet. Because once this thing goes, or I could do another one here to get another happy face in the drama thing. My current government limits me to 2 citizens per building. Per gray building over here, but the other ones you can have more. So what do I want to do? I have 5. I could put another in drama. There we go. That'll give me an extra happy face. It gives me way more culture, so my culture now is pretty nifty. Don't have any food income, but I can combat that with the reserves card. I don't need this because I already have that. I'm not going to raid anybody right now. But then I have an extra card because of Joan of Arc. Oh, yay. How am I the weakest? Everybody has 2. Alright. Organized religion's a good one too if you need happiness. Which really you need happiness if you have... Ooh, I might do Republic. And there's scientific method. That's actually one that I really need too. Really should grab that because that research is really important later in the game because all of your stuff is going to be like upgrades that you need to research. So I would love to get scientific method if I can. Cost 2. What is this? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, rats. All stored food. Oh, that's annoying as crap. Alright, I do want this. I want to play both of these eventually, but I'm going to play this first. And can I upgrade to that? When you upgrade, you pay the difference in cost between these 2 levels, which I cannot afford yet because it's 5 and I only have 4. So that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So what did I say? I need 5. So I need to save 2. So I can only spend 2. Yeah. Well, I can get another warrior. Yeah, I can get another warrior. We'll do another warrior. There. So that's going to bring my military up to 5. Because 1, 2, 3 points from this, and then 2 from the Legion card. So. There's that. My next thing will be to upgrade these guys up here. So I can get more science and then be able to get more cards. I actually do think I'm going to grab this Republic. And I think I'm going to switch to Republic. It's going to cost me 3 tech next turn. But it's going to use up all my actions, which is fine. So I'm not going to do... Well, actually, I might do some of that. See, there's your 2 dudes, 2 horses. So I think I'm going to get rid of these because they're kind of crappy. I might switch to the two guy, two horse thing. I need more food though. I am the strongest player. Thank you. That's a part of the problem. Is I probably spread myself too thin. And don't focus on a single thing. Like I'm trying to do military and trying to do like research and trying to do culture all at the same time. Because really, if you go heavy military, you really need to start just like invading people and taking their crap. But I kind of don't fully commit to that enough, I think. See, now he's up to 5 anyway. So I usually use it as kind of a deterrent more than anything. Yeah. Thanks. Event card. It helps to be the strongest. Yeah, we'll just see what's left, and then we'll see what we want. I might get journalism, too. Question is, what do I want to do first? I probably should do Republic. Just switch to that. Because that's going to be my entire turn. I could go after yellow using either of these things. Take one colony. I don't even think he has any colonies, does he? No, yellow does. Well, let's try it. Yeah, so all you have to do is discard a card. And you get it, so... But, you know, no harm, no foul. Alright, we're gonna go Republic. That's my whole turn. So... And I'm gonna get corruption because I have so much stuff stockpiled, but that's alright. Alright, so... Actually, I think I'm gonna keep that. I might actually try to do that. Because I can get some... I need to get more food, though. That's the problem. I have 0. Because I'm +2 and then losing 2. So I might have to do... Yeah, that selective breeding card actually would be pretty useful. I need to grab that, but I bet you it's going to be gone by the time. I'm going to come back again. Which would I rather have? I only need to discard one of these. But now we're going to have a ton of actions. And I'm going to stay Republic the rest of the game. Oh, that's exciting. Hopefully, I need to grab that selective breeding, and I need to upgrade that, because I need to get some more pop out. Because I have all these happy face things that can compensate for taking all my population out of the pool. So I'm hoping... I knew it was going to take it. Oh, there's another one, though. And since I have so many action points, I'll be able to grab it. Even paying 3 for it is fine. I don't mind that too much, because I need that card. I actually might grab coal, too. Because I don't, yeah, I'll grab, actually I'm gonna grab both. I actually don't even want to do that right now. Okay, so I want to grab coal, I want to grab selective breeding. Because I want to do both of these upgrades, and let's do this first. And then let's upgrade, it only costs 4. So I actually probably could do it twice, I have 5 left, so I actually will probably do this too. Alright. And then we can do coal, and then we'll be pretty much all set with buildings. I think I'm going to play that. Now, unfortunately, you cannot do that. You can only upgrade up. You can't switch jobs. So I'm going to have to basically build 2 cavalry. But if I have enough happy faces from all my junk over here, it should be fine. Plus, my food is going to start, my food income's going to start growing again, so that's okay. So I'm actually in fairly decent shape. I do want to make coal next time, so I can upgrade that too. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about myself. Team sports would be useful too. Actually, it's really useful. I might grab that. That's the nice thing about having an advanced government, is that you can grab as many cards as you want. Well, not as many as you want, but more than you would normally. And team sports is going to be 1 action point. Yeah, and two's over soon anyway. So I could grab the... Well, I already grabbed all that stuff. I mean, level 2 stuff is fine enough if you have the population invested into it. And then I need to just start getting a bunch of buildings. Classic army. Actually, I would consider that. Let's do it with yellow, because you kind of suck. Oh. Shit. Well, let's get rid of this, because I'm not going to need that. Farm. Alright. What do I want? I want team sports. I want to pay for the coal. And next turn I can do the opera, and then the next turn I can do team sports. I can get my person back later. So... reserves, probably. Let's gain food, and then we can get that extra person up. I have 3, so what can I do with 3? See, the nice thing is you can put them in here and then upgrade them the next turn, and then get the intermediate thing. I kind of like that. I can put them over in printing press. I really need to put them back in the food, though. To be honest. See, upgrading bronze to coal is like 6 apiece, which is ridiculous. So actually, I might just not do that right now, because I need the 6 next turn. So I think I might just take a couple cards and then that's it. So let's grab... What's Newton do? Let's take Newton. I don't really need the war stuff. Because we're actually... What is she age 1? She is age 1, so she's going to be gone. Huh. Culture rating of 6. Yeah. Which means they're just going to come back and blitz me in the final age. Like, go way past me. That's alright. Yep, there goes Joan of Arc. And my military is like so low level. I need like, that's why I say, like, you need like 50 things you gotta do at once. Crazy. Alright, so this is basically the final age, and then age 4 is just to when you run out of cards. So basically we got 40 something cards left. Let's fight over that. Oh, good. Fairly good. Alright, what's the score anyway? 53. Yeah, I'm way ahead of them. Alright. Now it's time to actually, like... Okay, let's put Isaac in there. He's going to be my leader for the rest. Should I build the opera or the team sports? I need to get some more... I need to grab riflemen, actually. Can I upgrade? Yeah, I can upgrade. Well, let's think. That's 3. That's 5. This is 6. See, I need... Okay, this is more important because I'm going to need that stuff later. I need to upgrade, like, all my crap. What's breakthrough do? Yeah, I'll do that. Because I'm going to do that with these things. What's reserves? Ooh, would I rather gain... What would I rather gain? Was it give me for metal 3? Would that allow me to do something else? Probably would. Give me 4. Drama does give me an extra happy face. Let me do that. There you go, and that compensates for the other guy. Alright. What else? I can basically grab a card. And this is the only card. Do I want this card? No, I don't. I actually think I'm just going to end my turn. I know I have it left. I'm going to get rid of these wars because I don't care right now about wars, so I don't have strong enough military advantage. Yay. I'm going to jinx myself by saying I might actually win this game, but I might actually win this game. Ooh, movies. I want movies. Gives you 4 culture a turn if you can get people in that building. I need, like I said, I need like 50 things. Just don't have enough resources for it all. Good job building an age A temple in, you know, age 3, but okay. They got a big military. This guy's stuck back in despotism. Crazy. Alright, do I want to do any of these things? Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, green. Alright. Let me grab movies. Okay. One more turn I can get another pop. Because I'm only grown 1 of food, which is ridiculous. And I really need to place him here. Now, which would I see? My military is now falling behind both of them, which is a little annoying. Question is, what do I want to do? Let's build the opera. We'll do it with the breakthrough, which is good, because that'll save me some resources. Yeah, I need it. Next turn I need this pop to go get food. Okay, now let's do this. So bring my military at least up to 5 where I'm not in last, for God's sakes. Okay, can I use another 3 somewhere? No, everything is 4 or more. So yeah, I don't even need oil, to be honest. I'm basically going to get a bunch of freaking cards. I know, I just upgraded too. I mean, what is modern infantry? 5, and that's 3. Actually, I might get military theory. Some of it's just grabbing it so other people can't, to be honest. We'll get rid of this. I'm not going to use that, because I don't even have any artillery yet. I could have grabbed rockets, but it's going to get discarded anyway. What do we got? 30 cards left? Oh, no! That sucks. Yeah, you got Bill Gates. Not surprised. Well, my military's not last. Military score doesn't really matter. He's gonna have to start declaring war on people, though. Ugh. So now I need a new leader. And there's no leaders up there. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, now they're starting to try to catch up in culture points. I'm gonna have to watch my ass here. Spaceflight would be nice. Yeah. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, I know. I gotta get rid of my damn thing. Stupid. Alright, I do need the food and then the food. Okay, so now I gain 4 food a turn so I can bring people up. Alright. I can research something. Actually, probably research military theory. Which gives me 5 strength. Now I'm up to 10. So that's pretty good. What? Space flights. 1, 2, 4, 9. Gives me an extra 18. Actually, I think we'll do that. And build the first stage. And then that is it. No, you know what? See, the problem is I have this, but I'm not doing anything with it because I don't have any knights. Like, I have no knights. So it's almost better if I just freaking do this. He'll give me a higher military rating. Now I'm up to 12. Using like an old, outdated thing. That doesn't really matter. Oh, good. Not me. We're getting down to it now. I think my culture lead is pretty good, though. And I have a strong enough military where the guy's not going to pick on me militarily. Militarily. Oh, man. Okay, he's trying to, like, compensate for being way far behind. Alright. Well, I could plunder. Yeah. Let's do it against yellow. I discarded 2 cards. Alright. Now what? Now what? But I can put you here. No, I can't put you here. Why not? Oh, because I don't know why can't I do that? Oh, I can only have 3, but I can upgrade, which is actually almost better. Honestly. It still gives me the indifferent guy though, because I don't have an extra theater, which is annoying as crap, but actually I might just I could probably undo that. Honestly, I might just take this guy and put him in here, to be honest, because that'll give me the extra smiley face. Well, let's build that. I have 2 left. 2. Nothing you can really do with 2. Well, they're fine being idle, to be honest. I mean, there's no difference between it being idle and it going here other than I get the point for it. So, how much is this next turn? You see, the big jump is that last turn. It's 9. Just crazy. Alright. Well, what do I want? I actually would like multimedia. What's urban growth? Build an upgrade for 4 less, actually. I'll use that next turn when I upgrade that. And then that's all I want to do. And I will discard the war stuff because I don't care and I don't need that. There. Although I only need to discard 1. Alright, I'm hoping that my culture is high enough where I don't have to do it. What does this give me? 4 food? No, I don't need that junk. Take it for 1, I don't care. Peaceful communism. I really want to get that space flight going. I gotta kind of plan that out and get it. Because the game's almost done. We only have 13 cards left. Charlie Chaplin. I don't know if he really has any political experience, but that hasn't stopped people before, has it? I don't even want to do any of that. What is this? Yeah, score 18. So build that. How much do I need last turn? I need 9. So that's 12, so it's 3, but I'm losing 2. Because of corruption. So, I mean... Oh, actually I can spend 0. Let's do the 0 to do... Well, shoot, what do I want to do? Could honestly do kind of anything. I don't really... Yeah, I want to upgrade because I don't want to take that person out because of the unhappiness, although I guess it doesn't matter whether they're there or over there. So I could build a new... Build a temple. It's kind of dumb, though. Let's upgrade the theater because it's not going to cost me anything. I can build a team sports. Just going to give me way more stuff, but again, it doesn't super matter. I'd almost would rather... Actually, I think I'd... Yeah, I don't need the military, really. I'm not the weakest, so I'd rather save it for culture points. Sure. Let's do reserves, because I'm going to probably need that extra metal next turn. And... I mean, it doesn't really matter. What is the difference there? 3 to 5. I mean, the game's almost over. The game's almost over. So... Upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I can use that. I'll take that one, too. So... It doesn't matter. Oh, -4. Oh, no. 5. I don't really care. Yeah, everyone passed. I don't need that. Yeah, 4 cards left. That's it. Oh, man, I hope I have enough of a lead. It's going to be close. They took multimedia. Yeah. I got rid of team sports. That sucks. And one of my military units. Final turn. Can I finish this? I need one more, but I have... Oh, I can do that. Ha 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 ha. Skip. Use reserves. Play it to gain 4 that. And I can build that. Ha 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 ha. Ah, you suck. I'm in space, bitches. Alright. Well, let's do movies. I can't. Not that it matters. Well, no, I can upgrade one here. I can upgrade it efficiently, and then I can do it again. I have the other efficient, so I can do it again. It's all about culture points right now. So we can upgrade that thing too. Oh wait, no I can't. No, I can't do that. Oh, because I don't have the... Oh yeah, because it's 4, not 3. Well, that's annoying. But anyway. They're all pissed off. But it doesn't... Well, actually that does kind of matter. But I can do that and he covers it up. Alright. That's kinda it. Now what might people want? I'm gonna take Sid Meier, but I can't play him. And then that's all I'm gonna do. And whatever. Because this is the last turn. Oh man, I got lucky with that covering up because also went ahead of production. I think I got like a huge... Yeah, I've like doubled up their lead on culture. So I think I'm way in the clear. So they're developing all this stuff, but they can't put people over there. No, they put... Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's trying to like get it all in the last turn. So I mean, that was pretty good. They're gaining 26 knowledge a turn. This guy still has an antique lab. Like, seriously. Alright, here we go. End of the game. So, this is all the event cards get taken out. So again, hopefully I'll have enough of an edge here. So, food. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Had the edge on wonders. 25, Jesus. Still ahead, though. I got Bill Gates. Oh, I still won! I did just win my first game. That's so sad that it took me until I was done, did the video to win my first game. But, there you go. I won. Took forever against the easiest, the second easiest AI. But whatever, I won. So, when you port a board game to the PC, there's two things that matter. One is the interface and the other is the AI. And I can vouch for how competent the AI is in the game. They're a really good opponent. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually ever beaten them on the second easiest setting. The other one is the interface. And even though this was originally designed as a mobile game, they did a really good job incorporating mouse support and giving you multiple ways of accessing the same information. You can look at it through the cards, look at it through the little, graphical representations of the mines and the research centers and all that stuff. So they did a good job there. The basic board game is very solid. Like I said, there's multiple ways that you can go about obtaining victory, which is really what you need in a good replayable strategy game. So this is a good board game executed in a good PC adaptation of it. So if you like this type of style of game, this is definitely something I recommend. It has custom games against the AI, has a bunch of interesting little challenge modes, and it has online play as well, which is something that I'm never going to touch ever, because I would just get obliterated every game online. But this is definitely one of the better board games and board game adaptations that I've played, so highly recommended. That's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.